by design. We talking health and talking fitness, talking life and talking nutrition. Way more than looks and aesthetics. Gotta tune in and don't miss it. Hey, go, gotta go harder, taking it higher, bringing that info here to inspire. Juggernaut Fitness, bringing that fire. Hey, go.
Let's go. Welcome to Unstoppable by Design, where we talk all things fitness, mindset, and what it truly means to be unstoppable inside and outside the gym. I'm Matt Terry, and today we're kicking off something I've been wanting to do for a bit. A 4-week series all month long on Olympic lifts. If you've ever watched somebody snatch or clean a barbell and thought, that's not for me, or that looks like a way to get hurt, or maybe one day, this whole month is for you. We're going to break these lifts down a little bit pieces by pieces, and we're going to start right at the beginning. So here's why I want to do this. Olympic lifts have a reputation problem, really. People see them, on the CrossFit Games or at the Olympics, and they're on TV, and they see the weights, they see the speed, and assume it's a different sport entirely, something for elite athletes only. But here's the truth. Olympic lifts are some of the best teaching tools in all of fitness, period. They build power, they build coordination, they teach your body how to express force fast, and when you scale them properly, they belong in the program of just about every person walking into our gym. So this month, we're going to demystify them. Today is going to be very high level, what they are, why we teach them, why they belong in your training. Then we dig into some pulls and catch and how to actually get good at them. So, all right, let's talk about Olympic weightlifting. It's primarily made up of 2 lifts, all right? That's it, just 2 of them. There's a ton of different variations to them and a lot of different components, but the first one is the snatch. So the bar goes from the floor to an overhead position in one fluid motion. All right, you're going to catch in a locked out, arms above your head while you're sitting in a squat. It's by far the prettiest, the fastest, and probably the most technical lift in all of strength sport, in my opinion. And our second part is the clean and jerk. Clean and jerk's made up of 2 different parts itself. There's the clean, where you pull the barbell from the floor to your shoulders, and you're catching the bar in the front squat. You stand up with it, and then the jerk. It takes it from your shoulders to overhead. Most people split jerk, but there's a push jerk as well, and it's the split jerk is with a little lunge under the bar. And that's it. Those are the 2 main lifts with Olympic weightlifting, or the two lifts. Every snatch ever performed and every clean and jerk ever performed has the same components. The difference between a world record and somebody learning today is just how clean each piece is and how much weight is on the bar. Now, there's a couple variations, like I mentioned before. There's like power snatches or power cleans. There's hang versions of each. There's dumbbell snatches and single arm versions. All kinds of stuff that you'll see on our whiteboards at the gym. And those are all built off of 2 foundational lifts, the ones we mentioned. So when you understand the snatch and the clean and jerk at their roots, every variation makes a little bit more sense. So let's talk about why they're different. So why these lifts and not other lifts, I should say. Here's the thing nobody tells you. No other movement on planet Earth trains speed under load the way that these do. A back squat trains strength, a deadlift trains strength, but they're slow. Even when you try to move them fast, they're still slow compared to what we're talking about. The Olympic lifts force you to be powerful. Power is strength multiplied by speed, and in life, in sport, and getting older without falling apart, power is the thing that goes first, not strength. That's why we teach them. We're not training you to compete. We're training your nervous system to fire fast, to recruit muscles in the right order at the right time, to produce force quickly and absorb it quickly. That carries over to literally everything else. So what does that actually look like in your life? Well, it's catching yourself when you slip on the ice and not going down. That's Olympic lift skill. It's fast, forced production. It's catching your weight in a low position. It's playing with your kids or your grandkids and being able to get up and down off the floor 100 times without thinking about it. That's mobility plus power. It's hiking the whites in the fall and your legs feel springy on a descent instead of trashed. That's because you've trained your body to absorb force, which is half of what catching a snatch is. The Olympic lifts are not just for the platform. They're some of the best general human movement training that exists. Power, body awareness, mobility, coordination, all in 1 or 2 movements, and that's the deal. Now I can already hear it. Some people might be listening, being like, Matt, 52 years old, and I have a bad shoulder. I'm not snatching anything. Okay, that's fair. But here's the move. We don't have to do the full lift. We can scale every Olympic lift to meet you exactly where you are. If you got bad shoulders or you got mobility issues in the overhead, cool. Let's do dumbbell hang power snatches. It's the same movement pattern. It's way easier to learn, and it's way more forgiving on the joints. If you're brand new to the gym, we start in the hang power versions. So the bar starts at your hip, not from the floor. We catch in a quarter squat, not even a deep squat. We're going to learn the explosive part of that movement before we learn the catch. If you're an older lifter who just wants to feel strong, we've got medicine ball cleans onto a box. It's the same pattern. It's no barbell, no risk. Every member at Juggernaut has a path into these lifts. The question is not, should I do them? The question is, what version is right for me today? That's a conversation with your coach, and that's why we're here. One last thing I want to mention before we wrap up. If you've been training a while, or you keep skipping the Olympic lift days, or you keep scaling out to barbell curls, when you see a clean on the board, here's what I want you to hear. So the lifts that humble you are the ones that change you always. There's a reason an empty barbell snatch feels harder than a heavy back squat. That's because your body's being asked to do something new, something coordinated, something fast. That's exactly the input your body needs to keep adapting after the easy gains are gone. You don't have to be good at them today. You just have to be willing to look bad at them for a few weeks while you learn. That's the whole game. All right, so this week's Unstoppable Challenge. The next time you see an Olympic lift on the whiteboard, don't scale it out automatically. Ask your coach what version is right for you today. Maybe it's the full lift. Maybe it's the hang power version. Maybe it's a dumbbell version. Whatever it is, you don't have to go heavy. You just have to start. And that's the whole thing. 1% better every day. So quick reminder before we go, our June 6th raffle drawing is just a couple days away now. Support the show for as little as $3 a month, and you're entered to win a seat in the Ultimate Bootcamp Challenge, $199 value. The drawing happens on this Saturday, and if you've been on the fence, now's the time. New episodes land every Tuesday, and next week we're going into the polls, the part most people get wrong. And until next time, be well, be unstoppable.
Now's the moment, it's your time. What you need, true indeed, unstoppable by design.